Okay, hello guys. My name is Pierre. I live in Canada. I live in the northeastern part of Quebec. I will start by apologizing. My English is pretty good, but sometimes I say funny or silly stuff, so I do apologize for that. It's been about, I'd say about 6 weeks since I found some water on my WeatherTech mat after raining when I get inside the truck. Just to talk to you about the what happened. I do have an appointment scheduled at the dealer, but it's in 4 weeks time from now. They're pretty loaded because of this pandemic stuff. So I'd say about almost a month ago, when it first started, about 6 weeks ago, the car did go into the dealer for that water leak. Back then they said it was my fault because I ran a cable for my Derringer unit, a Banks Derringer unit. I ran a cable through the firewall using their instructions, and the dealer said this caused the grommet. I had to move a bit. This caused the water leak, right? So I paid them almost $500 Canadian dollars to get it passed at the proper in a proper position, so there would be no more water leaks. So for me, that was it, and that was supposed to be the end of the story. But last week there was a thunderstorm and some pretty nasty thunder showers, and it did rain quite heavily all night. And when I stepped in the truck in the morning to go golfing, actually, when I stepped into the truck in the morning, again there was water on my WeatherTech mat. So today I did something. Since they can only get the truck in for service, they can only take it in about 4 weeks. What I did is I tried to find on my own. So it's been a couple of days now. I found water again, so I checked the internet, I checked YouTube's, I checked problem, I checked forums, just to try and see where I can start looking. So what I did today, I ran the truck, with the switch in the on position. I ran the fan at maximum speed, shut all doors, all windows, and I sprayed some soapy water to try and find a leak. So all around the windshield I couldn't see nothing. I tried up against the firewall on the inside, what I can get my hands on. I tried spraying there and I couldn't find nothing. There was nothing around the signal lights and the antenna. Some guys reported having problem with the rear window, the third brake light. This was a common issue. I sprayed all that stuff over. I did find some bubbles coming from the upper corner from the rear sliding window. So I will mention that to the dealer. But the carpet on the back, the headliner and all that stuff are all quite dry. Well, right now all of the truck is quite dry, even under the WeatherTech mat. The carpet is quite dry, but I will pause the video and resume again. I will show you inside. So I did also find this part right here. This one here creates massive bubbles, and I can see holy shit, helicopters flying above right as I'm making this video. So I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Okay, me again, guys. The truck was locked too, so I couldn't go inside. I just want you to look at the mat here, and you can see the water here is dripping. You can see all the drippings. I'm not sure that everything comes from a water leak, but like just right here, this electronic box. There's lots of connections in there. This used to be this was wet, the cover was wet. Underneath the parking brake pedal there was a little bit of water. Same thing for the brake pedal. I'm not sure it's all the same, but I don't know. I'm still trying to look at it, you know. And as for the leak I found in the door here, in this part here, this one, a lot of air was coming out. I did spray my truck heavily with the garden hose, and I did find some water right here in between the plastic trim and the steel frame. In that gap there's some water sweeping. I don't know if it's normal or not. I'm gonna tell the dealer about it and we'll see from there. So this drain is not plugged. I looked at it. So I guess this makes this video part 2. But what I'm hoping to do now is to drop the truck at the dealer and have them look at the truck as soon as possible and give me a proper explanation and a proper fix. So like everybody else, or like every enthusiast, what I don't like about this is that if they have to tear stuff apart on the truck, if they have to take off big parts, when they put it back, it's never the same, and I really hate that. I had some extensive work done on the previous cars like Audis and Volkswagen, and every time they had to remove something massive, I ended up with rattles and problems and weird stuff happening, and I don't like it. But for sure I want to fix this water leak because as you know, the rain always contains particles, minerals or whatever, and it's never good stuff to have rain coming inside the truck. Well, the electrical wires are protected, but the connections, the computers, the PCBs, the switches, if you get water on them, especially those inside, it's never a good thing. So I'm gonna stop now, and I'm gonna post hopefully a part 3 or maybe a part 4 after I get a proper explanation and a proper fix, and I'll let you know.